Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel for another video. Today we are going to be sitting down and having a homeschool mom chat about my plans for our homeschool for the upcoming holiday Christmas season. And I want to thank World Watch News for sponsoring today's video. So if you like homeschool chats, if you like feeling like we're sitting down having a cup of coffee together, talking about our plans for homeschool, or you are here for ideas or curiosity's sake, then I hope you enjoy this video. There's not going to be anything to really see here other than a few little things I'll hold up briefly that we plan to use. Mostly it'll be me talking. So if you would like to walk on the treadmill, vacuum, do dishes, this will be the perfect video for you. So before I jump into sharing what we will be doing this year for our Christmas schooling plans, I do have past years of videos where I shared different resources and different things that I was doing then. This year obviously is going to be reflective of where we're at this year, the grades my kids are in, the ages they are, new jobs that we're navigating, schedules and all of those things. So if you want some different ideas, I do have other videos under the Christmas playlist on my channel that you can go and gather some different resources and ideas from, because I have yet to do the same exact thing 2 years in a row. So first, let me just start off by saying right out of the gate, we do not abandon doing our normal everyday subjects during the Christmas and holiday season. However, I do give us full permission to do less some days, to make crafts, bake cookies, deliver gifts, make a handmade candle that we're going to be doing this winter, which I'll link where I got them down below. But I will scale us back if we need to accommodate for those things, but we don't completely put away math and language arts and science for the entire months of November and December. That's just not feasible for our homeschool with the ages my kids are at. So what I like to do for the Christmas season, or what I have done for the past few years, some years I didn't change anything and we would just add on activities and field trips and things like that. So you can totally do that. Don't feel like you have to change everything. But I do incorporate some Christmas elements into our homeschool, and one of the ways that I do that is through our Bible study. So this year I went ahead and got the brand new Christmas Bible study from Not Consumed. This is Adoration at the Manger, a Christmas hymn study. I got 4 of them for my kids. I did not get the parent one for this one because I felt like I would be fine without it. And this is going to take us all the way through a lot of familiar Christmas hymns that we'll be listening to and learning more about them. Now, you might be remembering last year I did Caroling Noel from Campfire Curriculums, and some of the songs are the same, but it's no big deal. I know my kids didn't memorize every single thing, so I'm excited to kind of revisit that again. I personally really love Christmas hymns and carols, and so learning the historical significance and how they were written and all of that was really, really interesting. And so if you guys haven't used the Campfire Curriculums one, it's really good. But I wanted to do more of a Bible study specifically, so this is what I got for my kids for that. Now, we will do this as a part of our morning time, which leads me to today's video sponsor, which is World Watch News. So if you guys have been following my family for any amount of time, you know how much we love and watch World Watch News in our homeschool. It is Christian, it is a Christian worldview presentation of the news and the current events in our world in a 10-minute segment that is not going to feel like you put 50 pounds of a burden on your back, but also is not going to leave you uninformed and not aware of what is going on. I think there's a fine balance between having the current events of the world cause fear and anxiety in you, and then also, completely sticking your head in the sand and not keeping up with those things and discussing them with your kids. It's really, really important. Your kids are picking up on more than you think, and by not discussing things with them and not taking the time to talk about culture and the world, pray for the world, pray for different countries, pray for the stories we hear on World Watch News, you're really doing a disadvantage to your kids. So we love World Watch News because, like I said, it is not heavy, it is not cumbersome. It's a quick presentation of facts, a few things that are going on in the world, and then fun segments, feel-good stories, all wrapped up in 10 perfect minutes from the World Watch News team. We love it. My kids will beg me to play double up on episodes if we miss a day. We watch it every single day in our morning time before we will get into our Bible study. So as we move into the Christmas season, we will be continuing to watch World Watch News in our morning time, and then immediately after that, we will go into the Bible study that I just showed you. But I do have a really great offer for you guys. If you have not tried World Watch News and you would like to check it out for yourself, you can watch it any time of day, but we just like starting our day that way. I've seen some homeschool families watch it during lunch. There's really no right or wrong way to do that. So if you want to check it out, you can use my code GraceandGrit1 to get a free month of World Watch News for your family, and I guarantee you your kids will love it. You will feel informed. It will prompt really natural, great discussion. You will laugh, you will enjoy the bloopers on Fridays, and you will learn a lot. I've learned so many things. My personal favorite segment in the show is called What in the Word, or Why Do People Talk Like That? And it's like, where are these phrases that we use, like, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, like they'll give you where that phrase came from, the significance behind it, all of that. They're so funny. And every time there's a new one that comes up and I hear it, I'm like, oh yeah, why do we say that? And so I really enjoy those segments. My kids all have their own segments that they love, but we absolutely love World Watch News in our homeschool and fully intend to stick with that through the Christmas and holiday season in our homeschool. The next thing that I am going to be incorporating into our homeschool for the Christmas season are these daily readings for Advent. This one is called Joy to the World, and it is by John Piper. I saw them on christianbook.com, and they were very affordable because they're like tiny little Advent readings. And I think they're meant to be used for, you can use them for anything, but I think they were such a good price. Number one, because they're small. Number two, because they're paperback. And number three, because I think they're designed to be like for churches or Bible study groups where you'll be getting a lot of them. But I thought, that looks perfect. I don't want a lot of additional fluff in there. And so these are just very quick daily readings. And I did get one for myself. So I'm going to do this Advent study with my kids. So we will watch World Watch News. We will do our Adoration in the Manger. And then we will do a daily Advent reading here. And those are the things that I am incorporating into our morning time. Other than that, the only other thing that I'm changing up, besides, like I said, leaving room for cookie baking days, crafting days, shopping days, Christmas party, homeschool days with friends, I'm leaving space for all of that. But as far as things that I'm changing is I'm taking a pause on our read alouds and focusing on a Christmas and winter read aloud. This year, you guys are about to judge me. How on earth have I not read The Long Winter to my kids yet? I've read so many other Little House books, but this one I've never read. And so I thought, I'm going to read this one. This is like a vintage copy that my aunt actually sent me that she had. And so this one was published in 1994, so I guess we're calling that vintage now, but still it looks old. So anyways, I'm going to pause our other read alouds. We're going to be doing this. And then you guys know, if you follow me closely, you'll remember that I've been collecting Christmas books for my kids for years and years and years and years. And a lot of them are picture books because I had a lot of little kids for a long period of time. And my kids love them. And so I will just gather those books, and I don't know if I'm going to read one out loud at the table. We'll see what my kids want me to do, but I might just leave them around for them to kind of look through here or there. But I'll put a little overlay of some of my Christmas books. I do have all of these books linked on my Amazon shop, which is down below. You might have to scroll back a little bit because I've been updating it with a lot of books lately. But these are some picture books, and I always pull these out. And in the past, I've read one each day in our morning time. But we'll see how that works this year. I might have my kids read one or pick one to read or something like that. So we'll see what I do with that. But that is basically all that's changing in our homeschool. We will be taking time off though, which brings me to the next portion of this video that I wanted to share with you guys. So I definitely am a fan of taking off a lot of time during the holidays. But again, we don't take, you know, some families will take off from November 1st to January 1st, and all power to them if that works for them. My kids in high school and in college, like my daughter is in a class, she can't just not do it, you know? So we don't do taking the whole months off, but we do take more time off than usual. So I wanted to share with you guys what my plans are for taking time off, because I know some people wonder. So for Thanksgiving, I am only going to be taking off the actual holiday and then the next day. For Thanksgiving, I'm not taking off that entire week. So just actual Thanksgiving and then the following day. After that, as we get into December, we have some trips planned, and so that is why I'm not taking a ton of time off for Thanksgiving, because we are going to be taking off a full week in December, actually 2 full weeks in December, and then resuming for about a week before we take time off for Christmas. Now, I don't like to take time off for Christmas before Christmas. I like to have a week off after Christmas. There's so much stuff to put away, returns to be made, things to be cleaned and organized, and getting that week after Christmas, after all the hustle and bustle of holidays is over, it's a gift to me, honestly. So since Christmas this year actually falls, well, Christmas Eve is a Sunday and Christmas is on a Monday, we will take off that whole week of Christmas. So the 25th through the 31st or the 1st of January, because we are going to be taking off 2 weeks after Thanksgiving sometime in December, because we are going on a family trip. So I'm really, really, really excited about the upcoming holidays. It is truly the most wonderful time of year, and I wanted to sit down and kind of share with you guys my plans this year. Very simple, very just basic additions to our homeschool. We keep going with everything. World Watch, like I said, we keep going with math and history, but we just end up taking more time off, and we end up some days shortening things down to allow time for different things that come up during this time of year. So I'm really looking forward to this season. I savor it every year just a little bit more as my kids get older. And I always want them to remember just all the effort that I put into this time of year to make it special for them in our homeschool and in our home in general. So I hope you guys enjoyed hearing my Christmas homeschooling plans. If you have any plans for your homeschool for Christmas or any resources that you would like to share, leave a comment down below. I'm curious to hear what you guys are going to be up to this Christmas in your homeschools. So leave it down below. I always love hearing from you. Make sure you guys take advantage of the discount with World Watch News. The link and the code will be in the description box. And I will see you guys again very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, friends.